Making a deep pass for McElroy. Got him! Walk-in touchdown! They went for the man press. And McElroy, we know what kind of playmaker he is. He beats him off the press. And he walks into the end zone for a touchdown. That was a big play for us. Welcome back, folks. We are back with the NIU Dynasty, and we are going to kick things off right out of the gate with our bowl game against the Lobos. I'm excited to be able to record another episode of this Dynasty. I do have to start this video with a grain of salt. This series has not really been received very well. And I really want to continue this series, and I want to, do the multiple years that I was hoping to do with the NIU Huskies, but I also have to make sure that I'm putting out content that you guys enjoy. So with that being said, I'm really hoping that this episode is received a little bit better than the last few. And I will say, obviously it did not start out the best with a few hiccups with the team builder stuff. But I really need you guys to show us some love on this video if you guys want to see this series and you want to see it to continue, because, oh, there we go. Nice play immediately to Kenji Lewis. Awesome way to open things up. I just don't want to keep doing content that's not something that you guys are wanting to watch, is essentially what I'm getting at. And I understand that not everything I do is going to be for everybody. And there's another quick one, and that one goes for another big play. We're across midfield down to the 40. Grayson Barnes onto the reception. Macon hands it off to Brown and tries to get it outside, but he is wrapped up quickly. But yeah, what I'm trying to say, guys, is the last few videos really hurt my channel, to be honest with you. It brought down all of my viewership. It brought down my new subscribers. It brought down everything. And it was a little jaw-dropping and shocking a little bit to me, because I haven't had something like that happen to me yet as a creator. And it took me a little bit of time to sort of figure out what I wanted to do next. And part of me wanted to just abandon CFB 25 altogether and just go back to Madden and just stay there, almost like stay in my lane. Oh, wait. Oh, they don't populate our end zone in the bowl game, so that's great. Oh, get out there. There we go. Touchdown, Ontario Brown. Opening drive, we get ourselves a touchdown. What a way to open things up. But I really don't want to have to abandon this amazing game. I'm having such a fun time with this Dynasty and with just the game in general. So I'm hoping that it was just a weird fluke and that, you guys are excited for some more CFB content. And if you're not, hey, I mean, you guys are the consumer, right? I'm just the guy putting out stuff. So if you're watching this and you want to see this continue, make sure you hit that like button, share it with a friend, whatever it is, so that way I know that this is a worthwhile series to keep going, as Andrew Henry takes off for 17 off the right side. But yeah, I mean, that's sort of where my head's at right now, right? Another big play outside there to number 4. And that's really been on my mind the last week and some change, and why there hasn't been a video of NIU since all of those came out that one week. Because they're just, I mean, you guys just were not with it at all, and it's cool. I'm not expecting you guys to watch everything I put out. It was just a little shocking to me is all. As 13 takes off up the middle, and he's going to slide down at the 47. So far, both offenses moving with ease. There's another pitch to Henry, and fighting forward, he'll get 4 yards. Believe it or not, when I was looking through teams to use, the New Mexico Lobos were actually one of my teams on my final 5, I would say, before I settled on NIU. I like their uniforms. Not as much as the ones I made for NIU, but I do like them. Another handoff to Henry. He's got a wide open lane, 20. Finally, we get some contact down on him at the 18-yard line. He's going to get shoved out at the 17. And this first quarter flying by quickly as we're down under 4.5 to go. Play action. Oh, nice shot over the middle, but he cannot hold on. It's dropped. Big stop there from Jashawn Prophet. 85's in motion. Look for another handoff. Yep. And that time, we're able to sniff it out pretty quickly. They'll only get a few yards. 3rd and 6. Oh, it's a direct snap. And they do not get it. Defense got caught off guard, but they realized what was happening pretty quickly, and we're going to force a field goal at least to stop the touchdown, which is big, considering how fast they moved down the field. 7-3. Back on offense, Jalen Macon sending Brown in motion. Little pump fake, and he goes underneath. Completed once again to Lewis. And this is a last game for a lot of these players right now, guys. Ontario Brown is a senior. He's going to be gone. They're speaking to him. He gets the handoff there. No gain. Both of our starting receivers should be on. They're both seniors. It's going to look a lot different. Grayson Barnes is also going to be gone. Applegate there, number 80. He is going to be our tight end for sure next year. And I've seen a lot of good things out of him. But yeah, it's going to look a lot different around here. Oh, Lewis on the end around. He gets it for 5. But I'm hoping that some of these guys can ball out for one last chance at college football greatness. Macon looking deep left side, and it's incomplete. Looking for Johnson, but a very good hit by the defense jars the ball loose. 3rd and 5. Go back to Brown. He gets a nice crease, and he's got the first. That Ontario Brown run brings us to the end of the first. And here we go. Barnes in motion. Play action. Macon rolls out. Fires, and he's got a man. No, incomplete. McElroy on the catch. Once again, ball was hit hard. Ball pops out, forcing the incompletion. Brown takes the handoff, and they shut it down. Macon looking right side. Completed that time to McElroy, and he gets the first down we needed. Oh, read option, and not a whole lot of room. He will get 7, though. Still a good pickup. Under center here on 2nd and short. McElroy in motion, fake it to him. Double play action, and Macon somehow gets rid of it to Applegate, and it is completed down to the 16. I for surely thought that guy was getting sacked, man. I did not think that ball was going to get out of there. And if it did, find its way to the target. But it did, and I am forever grateful for that. Look at that. Nobody covered Barnes over the middle. An easy touchdown. We go up 14-3. And a quick one over the middle is completed. Nice gain of 8. Double coverage there, but he holds on. There's New Mexico. Needs an answer back, and there goes Henry. Oh, barreling over Profit on his way to the 35. Nice run. Read option. Gets it outside, and he will not get it. We shut it down just a few inches before that first down marker. And I'm assuming that this has got to be another run. No, it is actually a pass. Looks short, got it completed to the tight end. Oh, throws it, but it is going to be a legal man downfield. Yep. He pulled that really late on the RPO. And it ended up being Richard Pierce downfield illegally, assuming that it was already going to be a run. 1st and 15 now. This time it is a run. Henry, he'll get 3. Another pass over the middle. That one is caught. All right. Wasn't sure if he caught it at first. 3rd and 6. Can we get off the field here? On defense. And no, we cannot. The tight end over the middle, once again, open and makes the grab as they move into field goal range. Hand off to Henry. Gets it right side. He'll get a nice gain of 6. Hurry up offense here for New Mexico. Lobo's got the stack up to the top of the screen there. And it's going to go back to Henry, and that goes absolutely nowhere. Shut down in the backfield. Profit getting back there for the initial stop. Ivan Davis there to help clean it up. Going for the screen. They get it. They got a block. Henry's got space, and he's down inside the 15. We sent some pressure. They called our bluff on it. And we ended up finding out that they are very well ready to throw the screen. Oh my God, I can't believe he held on to that. Hand off on the end around, and I don't know what was Profit doing? He just stood there. Wow, that sucks. Well, Lobo's get a touchdown off of the little end around there. And now it is 14-10. Lobo's defense got a good stop after their their first touchdown. They're back on offense here, down by 4 with a wide open man up the seam. All the way across midfield to the 46. That was not a good look. Not a good look at all. Double A-gap pressure. We drop back out of it. Looking right side, completed in the flats to number 4. I believe that's Medford. Is that his name? Guy who scored that last touchdown. We get a gain of 9. Lobo's looking to make this game before half. Finds him another one in the flats to the left. And he'll get a first. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:17 to go. Another pass. Deep over the middle. Completed again. Really picked apart the soft part of our middle, passing defense on this drive in the zones. No way did he just fit that in. What a throw. I'm a little mad that happened, but at the same time, a little impressed. That was a hell of a throw. Tell me we get a replay of that. Luke Wissong? Look at the window. Look at that window right there. 4 defenders. Right where only his receiver could get it. That is an amazing play. And New Mexico, with that, is going to take a 3-point lead for the first time today. All right, we pick things up here. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Henry takes it for no gain. It's been a quiet little section of this game ever since that last touchdown from New Mexico. Looking for the screen. They'll get it. Henry in this open space, trying to spin away from Jameis. But he will get tracked down at the 49. First down, though, for New Mexico. They really love this stack formation. I've seen them run it a lot in this game, and oh my God. Tight end makes the catch and then refuses to go down. They're all the way down inside field goal range already. I don't like this. My guys. Okay, nice play. He stuck with his man, gave up 5 or 6 yards, but at least it wasn't a big play. Looking for the screen again. They have it again. My God, they are killing us on the screen so far lately in this game. They were not running this in the first quarter, but they made adjustments, and it's working. Oh, what a beautiful screen. Thank God number 9 was out there. Because if not, that's probably a touchdown. Oh, that is a touchdown. There's no probably about it. 3 minutes left. RPO. And not getting in, down to the 2. Oh, Devin Dampier. Is it Dampier or Dampier? I feel like it's Dampier. Or Dampier? I don't know. Oh, wow. Not a blocker or not a defender in sight. All blocks were held as New Mexico now extends their lead. All right, we got to make something happen here fast. That's not how you do it. Now down by 10. We had control of this game for the most part, but we slowly let it creep away from us. And now we're facing an uphill battle. Throw it short for McElroy. He makes the catch. First down. Macon gonna take off. Oh my God, he got away somehow. He still ends up taking the sack, but that was some very good athleticism we saw out of him. 2nd and 11. Underneath route for Lewis, and turns it upfield and gets it a first down. I really thought he was going to be stopped short. And let's see if we even call a play here before the end of the third. We will not. And that brings us to the end of 3. Of course, we need something to happen here soon. We're down by 10. We got 12 minutes to catch back up. Lewis in motion. Fake it. No, it is a handoff to Lewis. And that will not get much. I mean, the defense was fooled less than I was. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. 2nd and 10. Quick one over the middle to Lewis. He has really been fond of throwing it to Kenji Lewis in this game. Even going back to last game, it seems as if ever since McElroy got hurt that he just really hasn't been the main target. And a nice pass over the middle to Jalen Johnson. 1st and 10. We're in a move here. Down to the 41. We get ourselves a little screen to Johnson. Gets one block, and he's down to the 30. Okay, never mind, the 32. Oh, look at that. One-on-one coverage outside there. Let's take a shot. Or not. Ah, yeah, Thomas is open. Oh, he just let it too far down. Oh, my God. If he puts that up a little bit more and to the right, that's probably a touchdown right now. That is unfortunate. And there goes Brown. He ran that corner over. Gets the first. Haven't seen a lot of him today. This team is very wishy-washy when it decides on when it wants to run and when it doesn't. As Macon going, oh, yep. As soon as he threw it, I knew that was going to happen. No. Come on, Brown, get him. Please don't let him do this to us. No. Oh, boy, that might be the nail in the coffin, guys. Macon back, looking over the middle, incomplete. Yeah, not that we don't have the firepower to score, but today it's been tough finding the consistency with our offense. And if we don't do something fast, I don't think we're gonna have enough time. McElroy with a nice catch, turns it upfield, and doing what he does best, running with it after the catch, gets it to the 43. Johnson in motion. The handoff to Brown. He's got a little bit of space, but 11 does a good job of reaching out, bringing him down. Gets him wrapped up enough to get him to the turf. 2nd and 4. Right back to the air. Macon right side completed. Thomas falling out of bounds. Now we're under 7 minutes. Making a deep pass for McElroy. Got him! Walk-in touchdown! They went for the man press. And McElroy, we know what kind of playmaker he is. He beats him off the press and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown. That was a big play for us. The question, though, is it enough time for us to make a valiant comeback? That was a beautiful throw, too. He put it right on the money. Excellent to see. All right, New Mexico looking to close this game out. Play action to start things off. Rolling out. He's going to take off with it. He's got some space out to the 25. Sliding down. Defense needs to make a play. Needs some type of a turnover here. Can we find one? Oh, my God. Henry is running with some anger, man. He really is. 3rd and 6. He's had a good game, too. I think he's over 100 yards. Pretty sure. All the time in the world. Somebody stop him. Oh my God. Play action. Deep over the middle. Man, they have no fear. They're like, we're going to just throw this ball to close this game out. And there's nothing you're going to do to stop it. And we aren't doing it. We're not. We're just letting it roll. Oh, wow. He is moving all around the pocket. That's not fair. He's not allowed to do that. I don't like it. Second and 1. And another pass. Kill shot. Wow. They do it right back to us. All right, well, I lied. We did have one more opportunity on offense, but it's not much of one. And there goes Johnson. Maybe not seeing much out of the guys that are going to be leaving, but seeing the potential future of this team, making some plays late in the game. Johnson, a second catch that we've seen lately, as Macon looking underneath. That time it's Lewis, and he's down inside the 10. One last touchdown with this team, huh? One last score. Let's do it. Macon takes a snap. Looks underneath. He's got it completed to Applegate. No, that's Barnes. Down to the 1. We use our last timeout with 10 seconds to go. They have man coverage out there? They are. Easy dubs. Easy, easy touchdown. Jalen Johnson with the catch and the score. And that is going to wrap things up. We at least make it interesting at the end. And look at who ends up in the national championship. Oregon versus NC State. Oh, man. I don't think we had that as a national championship on our bingo cards. Do not think that was what was going to happen. But that is the world of CFP 25. So, I mean, hey. And NC State ends up winning the championship. That is not what I expected at all. 38-33. Interesting. We have arrived to the players leaving week. And now we get a chance to see who we are all going to lose out on this offseason. And it is a lot. So Macon decided to stay. That is big. I'm happy to hear that. We lost a half a star. So now we were 1.5. Now we are a true 1 star. That sucks. We're going to end up having less points now for scouting, aren't we? And both Brown and Williams are leaving due to graduation. Same with Brock Lamp, the fullback. Andrew McElroy is gone for graduation as well. Barnes, Carter, and Tuez all graduate. Evan Malcor wants to transfer. I really want to try to persuade him. I really do. Because I was hoping he could be like sort of a future, player for us. So we're going to come back to him. Both Schooley and Lip are leaving. Okay. Anybody? Okay, yeah, I knew this was happening. I knew this was happening. Yep, a lot of the names that I already knew were going to be leaving are leaving because of graduation. Yeah. Dang. Yep. Okay, everybody that I thought was going to be leaving is gone. And now that brings us to our only person just leaving because they are here. I want to try to flip him. I know it's a low chance, but I got to give it a shot, Let's just see what happens. Failed. Has not been persuaded. Well, he's leaving for transfer. That's unfortunate. All right, look at that. We ended up getting a commit. Keenan Redmond commits to us, the 3-star right guard. That's big. We just lost our starting right guard to graduation. We also got DeAndre Parker, the middle linebacker, which is big because Christian Furman also graduated. I mean, let's just take a look at what we have left. We already got Braden Calloway. That's the quarterback that's coming. Bramer is close to committing. We don't have any points on him right now. We already have Emmanuel Williams, and we have Mike Hurt. We could still get Mike Hull as well. How many running backs is this? Because we need 3. So that would make sense then, if we bring in Bramer here. So I think we're going to put some points on him just so that way we can say that we have it. Wait, do we have more hours? How do we go down in a star and we have more hours? Is that like an off-season thing? I mean, it could be. No, I don't know. I'm not going to put points on Hull. If we land him, great, but it's not something I'm eager to get right now. I want to try and get the guys that we already have in the works. Stoke, we're leading on. I never even put a star on. I never put anything on this guy. Let me just add something. We'll just do like DM the player, just so we can have some points on him. We did lose out on Jason Nix. He ended up committing to Missouri, which does suck, but we do have Strange and Salter, so I think we're actually good at wide receiver. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove, there we go, remove him. And then at tight end, we are still working on Adrian Doss. We have to put some points towards this guy for sure. I'm almost trying to just do a hard sell right out of the gate. The only thing is I'm concerned with, we don't have, oh yeah, that's right, we don't have a good selling point for him. So we're definitely going to have to just do the, instead, we're going to go send the house, try to bring him in, because we need somebody to go along with Applegate right out of the gate. And if we're going to find somebody, it's going to have to be Das. He's our best option at it. We already have Rashid, and I think we are still, yeah, we're the only team interested in Archer Kuhn, so we're just going to leave that as is. I'm not going to put any points on him. I need to focus heavily on Das. We already landed Redmond. Now it's time for Maryland, but again, we're the only team interested in him, so I think we're just going to leave that alone. We are the only team, well, Northwestern is pushing, but they're really not catching us, so maybe I'll just do DM the player. Just get something there so we can finalize that. We know Dobbs is already coming to town. We are working on Cam Yang and Levi Donahue. I would much rather get Yang, though, for sure. So we should add some points to him. Do contact friends and family for him as well. We're working on Terrell. We're the only school like sort of going after him. So I don't want Northwestern to decide to get involved. So we're going to do contact friends and family, see if that settles that. This was where we were really hurting because we need a lot of linebackers. We have a few. Okay. We need, I feel like I really want Dave Schilling, Ben Proctor. I mean, a lot of these guys. We're close on Dennis Rawls, too. He's ready almost to commit. Politano, nobody has gone forward on. Alex Coe has not had anybody reach out, so we're going to do contact friends and family with him. See if that, I don't think it's going to, but I mean, hey, you never know. We'll do a quick 10 on Napolitano here. We have no safeties aside from Obi, and he's almost ready to commit. So let's just do another 10 points on him and see if that can get the job done. We are definitely bringing in Marcus Webb at kicker. I don't even care. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to DM the player for him as well. We're getting rid of our kicker. That is for sure. Eric Sullivan, I haven't really done anything with him all season, but we're still leading. So we're just going to do a DM the player for him. So now I want to check out the transfer portal and see if we can find some decent players in that respect. So we're going to go first here, and then we're going to go to interest. Okay, Quinnen Ford is interested. We are in the #1 team there. Same with Antonio Rager. Ricky Johnson? Oh, for sure. Oh, Joseph Jefferson, free safety. Caleb Bryant. Offensive tackles? Nobody? Oh, okay. I see how it is. All right. All right, centers, nobody cares about us. Pretty much everything on the offense doesn't want to talk to us. So we are here with the defensive ends. Let's check the team needs again. I don't care. We're going to get one of those. We're going to have 3 running backs. We're going to get a fullback. We have 2 tight ends. Well, 3 in the works right now. We need left tackles. We just got 1 guard, so we just need 1 more there. And then we need a few left guards. Defensively, we don't need a left end. We already have a guy that's coming in at right end, so I think we actually might be good there. I'll just keep working with the guys that we're already targeting. D tackle, we need 3. I want to move some of these defensive ends we're getting to defensive tackle because I think they're going to fit better there. Like, for instance, Crowell, I want to move Crowell to defensive tackle. I think he would fit better there. So which technically means we do need a left end and a right end, potentially 2 at right end. We need to land Terrell. We have some outside linebackers in the works, but we need more. So we're going to have to definitely go after that. We have our 1 middle linebacker, so I think we are good there. And we need 2 corners, and I think between the guys that I just found and the guys that we're working on, or that we are going to carry over from this past season, is going to be good. Now we have 1 free safety that I just found and 2 strong safeties that we need. All right, guys. So I went through the list. I found who I could. There wasn't a lot of names out there for us to add to this board that are going to be helping us with this team. But I do like the direction we're in right now with our recruiting class. There wasn't much out there for transfers at all either. just not a lot of players really care for NIU yet. And I say yet because they will. They will at some point. But we're making some good progress with a lot of the guys we've been working on all season. So right now, it's really just tying up those loose ends, trying to get a lot of these guys to commit that have not already, and hopefully put together a good team heading into our second season. All right, so we ended up getting Maryland, the left guard. That was the one star to finally commit. So we have 75 points now this week. Let's see where things stand. So we are making some noise with DOS for sure. And I know that we do not have any way of changing this. Like, we don't have more ways to add his, add more hours to him. And we do not have a way to, send the house or do a hard sell, because the matchups that we have for him are just not good enough to beat send the house. So we're just gonna have to hope that this send the house works and holds off that Arizona is trying to creep in there. I think Arizona State, whatever. Hopefully, because our tight end room is really sort of relying right now on DOS, because there wasn't any tight ends that wanted to work with us in the transfer portal even. So like, it's been really slim pickings for some positions. We got to the top for Boyette, which is good. We need tackles. We made some. Oh wow. Okay, so Miami of Ohio is coming in super strong on Cam Yang right now. Wow. We jumped out way ahead on Caleb Bryant though, which is good. So if we have this as right end, I'd like to have Cam Yang to be our left end, because I'd like to move what's his name into at defensive tackle. I really don't want to lose out on Cam Yang, so I think we're gonna have to double down here, and I'm gonna take this back. And we're gonna do send the house. And we're gonna actually, what am I thinking? Is there a good option for a hard sell? I don't think there is. He does have a deal breaker though. All right, we're gonna do a hard sell here. And then we are going to add contact friends and family as well. We're gonna max him out. And then same with Bryant's here. We had a lot of influence there. I don't want to lose out on that. So what I think we're going to do is, let's just check the rest of the players here to see if there's anybody more in dire need. We jumped out heavily on all of the schools, but we have to keep the pedal to the metal with him. I'm surprised Rawls has not committed yet. We're in a good spot with all the linebackers, so that is good. Well, corners here. Okay, so we're making a big progress with Ricky Johnson. What about free safety? Oh, big time influence on Jefferson. That's good. Okay, I like it. All right, so I think our biggest point of emphasis right now is going to be Bryant at this point, because it looks like some teams are creeping up. They're starting to get a little jumpy. So if we want a chance to get them, we're gonna have to do some good stuff here. We don't even know. Oh, we don't even know enough of them to do one. So let's just remove this, and we're gonna do send the house here. That gets us good chunk there. We still have 10 points left. I can throw that on somebody else. I'm happy with that. I think that's a good spot for us here. Another week of recruiting done. Let's go ahead and advance and see if we get some more commits. We have no commits. Oof. Okay. I was really anticipating us getting at least one. So the one thing that I'm worried about is Ricky Johnson. Teams are pushing hard on him. So I am going to jump in here. I switch it to a hard sell. We ended up having a really good roll for the hard sell. 2 A's were in there and a C. So I definitely did that. And now I went and took some points off of players that aren't exactly, we're not getting competed against with. And I'm going to put all of them on him to max out his hours. And hopefully we can wrap up this recruit, because I don't want to lose Ricky Johnson. Adding 2 3-star corners would be huge for this offseason, considering we're losing both of our starters. All right, so we're running into a little bit of a problem here. And this is one of the things that we're going to have when we're a smaller school. We don't have as many hours. So right now we're getting pushed on Forsett. by 2 schools. We're getting outgained on both. One of them, with Northwestern, has a tied pipeline with us, and they're gaining strong. I added 10 more points to Forsett. I don't know if it's going to be enough to flip them back. The other problem is we're getting a lot of heat from Louisiana Tech on Caleb Bryant, which is an issue because he's from that area. I mean, we don't have a pipeline. They do. I don't know if we're going to be able to land him or not, but I maxed him out at 65. We're still waiting on Yang to commit, and now Miami of Ohio is getting involved. Peppa is getting hard pushed as well. So I have 35 on him, but that's all I can afford. I don't have anything else. Terrell, I could take the points off him and maybe apply it to Pepe. Peppa? God damn it, I hate this guy's name. To see if I can get him. But we do have, we have Derelict. We could just focus completely on Terrell and then just move Crowell inside if we can land all of our defensive ends. And we're just waiting on some of these guys to just, like, now Schilling is getting pushed from Northwestern. You know, like, just flipping accept already, you know? Like, holy cow, man. So we really need a lot of movement to happen. And now all of a sudden, Ricky Johnson, in 1 week, without us even playing a game or anything changing, we haven't had any new recruits since we started recruiting him for corners. All of a sudden, his playing time is just, it's horrible. That wasn't a problem before. The only thing I can think of working is us removing Napolitano from our board. But I'm a little concerned with doing that as well. You know? We do have Tony already. But I'm wondering if because they're both 3 stars. I mean, Ricky Johnson is a better ranked player. We don't know if he's better as at the end, but right now nobody is going for Napolitano. So if I pull from him and just focus on Johnson, I might be able to swing him back. So we're gonna try that. And I hope that changes with the. Look how close we are to commit. I don't know how that all of a sudden now became an issue. But I mean, it is what it is. So we're gonna leave it stacked the way it is. I'm gonna remove Napolitano for this week and just hope that works for Ricky Johnson. And here goes nothing. Okay, so we got Dennis Rawls. Finally, he decided to commit. We got Cam Yang. That's good. Lonnie Terrell's coming to town. Caleb Bryant's coming to town. Archer Kuhn's coming to town. Ben Proctor's coming to town. Greg Forsett, we flipped him back. We ended up getting Peppa. I did not know if that was going to work. Boyette comes. We did not land, dude. No way is he still being like this. So what happened with Johnson? I don't understand. All right, let's check out National Signing Day here. So we end up getting Raymer. He's signing with us. We got Stoke. Got our 2 receivers. We got all 3 of our. We got Doss. We got Boyette. We got all 3 of those guys. We got Forsett. We got all of our defensive ends. All of our defensive tackles. All of our linebackers. We got Johnson. It worked. Hell yeah. We got our safety. We got our strong safety. We got our new kicker. And we got Eric Sullivan. We had everybody that we wanted. Oh, that is big. I am super excited for that. Now let's take a look back through and see if we found any more good guys with development traits. So we know Callaway is impact. Raymer's normal. Williams. Hey, look at that. Emmanuel Williams is star. We know that Mike Hurt is elite. Normal for Stoke. Salter. Normal. Impact for Strange. Impact for Doss. Okay. Normal. Impact for Redmond. Impact for Forsett. Normal. Impact for Caleb Bryant. Impact with Peppa. Rawls is impact. Star for Dave Schilling. And impact for Roddy Orr. Impact for DeAndre Parker. Normal for Tony. Impact for Johnson. Impact with Jefferson. Normal. Okay. All right, now it's time for position changes. This is where it's going to get interesting, because we have some guys at positions that I'm not 100% certain on, and now we can see overalls as well. So we know Callaway is coming in as a 66. He's got fan favorite and winning time as his mental already. Mike Hurt is coming in at a 73. That is good. 92 speed, 91 acceleration. Raymer and Williams are close with 67 and 66. Stoke at a 58. Salter and Strange 64 and 63 respectively, so it'll still be the three main guys, right? We'll see what happens throughout everything else, but yeah, that's where they're gonna sit. Okay. Oh, that's right. We have to assign Adrian Doss. Yeah, okay. Make position change. This dude is not going to be best used as a fullback. That is absolutely atrocious. We're going to make him a tight end. Okay, so we made Doss a tight end. Now he becomes our second best tight end at a 65. He's got best friend and clear-headed as a mental, so that is good. So we're going to have to actually go off of this in case we find anybody who is... Okay, we have Marcus Dobbs is an athlete. Got to make him change his position. Yeah, I mean, the best option is power rusher. That's what I was sort of expecting, so we're gonna go with that. And then what are we looking at for left tackle? Have good stuff there, or good there. Have a lot of youth at the interior of the line. Forsett is our best center, which is good. We did have Thomas Pash. I am almost wondering if Pash might be better suited as a guard. He is. He is. Okay, so let's make him a left guard then. We could let Redmond play. He's a 65. He is a freshman. And we have a 69 at senior with Pinnock with strong grip. But then we have Pash here, who's got screen enforcer and second level. I think we move him to left guard and let him start. Left ends. This is where I want to move Cam Crowell. I think he's better suited as one of our D tackles. Oh my God, Pepe is a 77. He is a senior, so we're only going to have him for one season. But I am curious to see if Crowell is actually a better defensive tackle. Oh, wow, he is. Okay, we're going to move him inside. Yes, yes. Move him inside, let him play at D tackle. That gives us a strong footing in the middle here. Lonnie Harrell, look at all of the stuff he's got. I think I might end up redshirting Lonnie Terrell. He's got he's got recoup, winning time, and fan favorites, and I just don't know if we're gonna have time to use him. So we'll see how things play out. Nelson Singleton is going to be our starter at outside linebacker right now. He is a 67. Gasaway is our best guy in the middle at a 74. And then Dave Schilling and Ben Proctor are both in line for... We have a lot of competition at linebacker. Jacob Finley is our best corner. Knighton is our second best. Ricky Johnson's our third at a 71. Napolitano is there, and then Tony's way down here at 65. I'm a little surprised to see that, but at least we have some youth to grow into. Joseph Jefferson becomes our best safety, and we have Obi here at a 65. I'm probably going to redshirt him as well. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Marcus Webb is our kicker, and this guy is getting out of here. He is. He's out. So there's that. And now we get a chance to see our training results. So Hampton went up to a 78. Luth stayed at a 74. Jeff Gibson, the freshman redshirt, went up to a 73. Jalen Macon only went up to a 72. That is very interesting, but Gibson now pushing for something makes me wonder. He can get a little bit better with accuracy, not a whole lot. His throw power can get pretty good. His IQ can go way up. I really think that we have something here with him. So that is going to be something to keep an eye on. Now, Macon is the worst quarterback on the roster. Again. Wow. Garrett Gensler went up to a 73. I don't even know who this guy is, to be honest with you. Justin Lynch went up 1. Jalen Poe is somebody that I redshirted, and he went up to a 71. I think he was a 60. Kyle Thomas went up to a 74. He is now better than Kenji Lewis. Pipkin went up to a 71. Jalen Johnson's at a 71. Applegate went up to a 77. Drew Hoth went up to an 81. Jacob Welch went up to a 76. Luke Pinnock went up to a 74. Posh went up to a 72. Aiden Olson to a 68. Landon Hran went up to a 71. Michael Jamar went up to a 77. Now passing Abathar Curry. Marcus Windsor went up to a 72. Bradfield to a 71. These are guys that I ended up, I redshirted a couple of these guys. Kevin Session went to an 81. Deshaun Thomas went up to a 72. I am loving this. Cam Crowell is now our best defensive tackle. Gasway went up to a 70. He didn't get a lot of playing time, so I can see why he didn't go up that much. Corner, Jacob Finley went to a 79. Ty Miles went up to a 75. Knighton to a 74. We are getting a lot of good stuff from these guys. Trey Porter went up from a 70 to an 80. And Ethan Tierney went up to a 79. What in the world happened here? Santana Banner, I don't even know who this guy is, but he's now our best safety. Jake Siebert, well, we know that Woodall is gone. He's done. A lot of big changes to our team during training week. All right, now it's time for us to potentially encourage transfers. We need to get rid of at least 3 players. Callaway is not going anywhere. I don't want to lose Gibson, and Macon is a guy, right? Like he's, I don't know. I don't want to give up on Macon. He played his heart out for us. But now I'm curious. I'm wondering if Hampton should just leave, right? Like we have Macon right now. We know we're happy with him. We have Gibson, who has come out of nowhere, and we have another freshman that is going to be coming in the wings here shortly. I think Hampton should just leave. If he wants a chance to play right now this year, I just don't see it happening with us. I'm going to go ahead and encourage him to transfer. I don't even know who Garrett Gensler is, to be very honest with you guys. This guy is not going to get playing time over Mike Hurt, though. He's just not. So I think I'm going to encourage him to transfer as well. Yeah. Okay, so he left. I would like to keep Cousins. We have so many receivers, though. Holy shit. Rashad Barber. Sophomore, junior. I don't even know what to do here. So many receivers. I don't want to lose Hoth. We need him for this season. What do we have at right tackle right now? Shoot, I should have changed dude. Well, we have our 77 there now, so I don't think that's really going to change much. I don't want to lose him, though. I really don't. I hope we can keep him throughout the season. I would like to start Posh over Pinnock. See, I wish this would go after. This should go after training day. Like the changing positions, that should come after the training results are in. Because had I known that Posh was going to jump up like 5 overall, I would have known he wasn't going to be anywhere near as low as Forsett or Olsen, and I would have left him at center. You know what I mean? Now, call me stupid for not knowing that was a thing anyway. Fine, that's fair. That's fair criticism. But why would it go before you have the full scope? Why would I make decisions on the roster before I even know who's getting good, who's not getting good? You know, that's what I'm a little concerned by. I mean, I can move things around and make guys start in the depth chart. I'm not worried about that. But just for clean roster's sake, I don't like that. I think I'm gonna have McGarrell. Encourage him. Yeah. That brings us down to 85. which means we should be within... Oh, hold up. Yeah, this guy here, Woodell, yeah, you can get going here, bud, okay? You're out of here. You're gone. I don't ever want to see you again, Captain 2 Miss. All right, and now that brings us to the next season. Now, this is where we're going to end off on this video. And now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you guys are still here from that, I appreciate you guys watching the video through. If you were not here for that or did not watch that portion of it, and you're just hearing this now, I'm going to reiterate this again for you, okay? The NIU series I thought was going to be a good series, okay? And I still want it to be a good series. But I did a full week of NIU. I think it was 3 or 4 videos in 7 days, which is a lot for me to push out, given my schedule. And all 4 of those combined were almost worse. Like, all 4 views of those combined was less than what one of my goodish videos does. They did not hit at all. And now, I'm not saying that it's not my fault. Obviously, it is my fault at the end of the day. I didn't do a good enough job maybe on thumbnails. I didn't do a good enough job of scheduling the release. I didn't do a good enough job of whatever the case is. But regardless of that fact, we are now this is our 8th episode of this series. And that week brought my channel down hard when it comes to the algorithm a little bit. It just, you know, the system realized that not a lot of people were really messing with my videos. I saw my impressions dip on other videos, and what I'm trying to say is I want to do this NIU Dynasty. I do. I want to make this a normal part of the video rotation, but I have to know that it's getting somewhere, because otherwise it's actually hurting the rest of my channel. And I don't want to hurt my channel, because I want to keep my channel, and I want to make it into what I have envisioned for it. So I really would appreciate if you guys are enjoying this series, please let me know down below. Share it with a friend, whatever you need to do, so that I can see, looking at the views and the comments and the impressions, that this is a worthwhile series to keep pushing. Because if it's another dud video, that's fine. I'm just gonna move on to other content, because I can't. It's one thing to have not a great, like my franchise videos, that's fine to me, right? Those don't have great views, but these were like less than 200 views after like 4 days. That is, I haven't seen that since like before I hit 2,000 subs, right? That's a lot of a difference in terms of what that does for my channel, as opposed to what like the franchise videos did, where they would do, like, if it was a bad video, it'd get like 400 or 500 views. So for these to barely hit 200 after like multiple days, it's not a good sign. So I need your guys' help. If you guys want to see this series, I really need to know by this video if you guys want me to keep doing this franchise or this Dynasty. If not, that's cool, man. I'm just going to transition to Madden 25. I'm going to stick in my lane to Madden, and I'm just going to give up on the CFB 25 stuff, because it's been a hit and miss for me, and I'm just not really sure where to go from here. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Like I said before, man, leave a like before you leave. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on that bell notification. And most importantly, please let me know down below what you guys think of this Dynasty and the content going forward. I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you guys next time.